I got called last minute because Jana couldn't be here today, unfortunately, due to health issues. And I was asked to share what brought me here and what keeps me here. And there's a lot of things, starting with when we moved down here from Washington State back in 2021, and I definitely felt like a fish out of water. And I knew going in, I mean, I keep up on trends and cultures and politics, and I knew that we were moving into a very conservative Bible Belt region. But it was still a little bit of a shock to me, just immersing myself in the culture. We live in Colbert, Oklahoma, and I started with a Bible study group through a Methodist church that was for people like me who were questioning. I've always questioned since a child about the existence of God and the Christian religion. And I spent about 1.5 years there and learned a lot, but also learned that it just wasn't a fit for me. It just wasn't a fit at all. And in talking to a friend of mine was originally from Washington State, moved to the East Coast to be with family, she said, you have a UU church, like within 10 minutes of your home. Have you ever looked into them? And I had, and I've heard of them. I had friends and people I got to know Whidbey Island that went to a UU church across the water and liked it, but I've never explored because I've never really been an organized religion or that kind of a person. But I was feeling a deep, deep need to find some kind of connection with people that shared my beliefs and my concerns about the world. And, I found it here. I was looking for a shirt to wear today and pulled out a shirt that I bought and wore at the school district I work in Everett, Washington, and which had a supportive, it was a gay straight alliance. It was run by students, but supported by a couple staff members. And it was a thriving, wonderful community of folks coming together, sharing love, and learning to live with each other and realize that we're all just humans exploring our path, and there's nothing wrong with the choices we make. I was going to wear it, but unfortunately I need to lose about 20 pounds, and it was a little bit too thick. But it just reminded me of the culture we came from and how I know that culture is necessary, and I know we can get back to that culture, even though we are struggling right now with the people that are in charge of our country. So I am blessed and feel honored that I have found this group of like-minded people who are basically, no matter what your different philosophical or religious background is, it's about love and acceptance, and that's what's important to me. I want to read a little passage. I got my new UU World magazine a couple days ago. And there was a passage in it that I think speaks clearly to where we are with our pledge drive right now, because we are not in a good place with our pledge drive. We're sitting at about 52%, and this church cannot survive without more people stepping forward and pledging some money to help out to keep us alive. So let me share this. I thought it was appropriate and kind of speaks to it takes a tribe. Imagine many active rivers flowing in an abundant ecosystem, water pouring in and flowing through. You might see Rock Creek and other tributaries pouring into the Potomac and Anacostia and out into the enormous Chesapeake Bay, a metaphor of generosity and offering and receiving, asking for help and letting resources come, giving and offering when a situation for caring flows in front of you, understanding the system is too large for just a few to manage entirely. This was shared by Reverend Louise Green, who's an affiliate UU minister and currently serves as a spiritual director, eco-chaplain, and community organizer in Washington, D.C. and Maryland. So if you can find it in your heart, in your pocketbook, even if it's just a little bit on a monthly basis, you can always give more if it becomes okay for you to do that. I know we're all struggling to a degree. I know we are, since we're retired. We're on a very tight budget. But again, this community of love and kindness and generosity cannot thrive without more people stepping up. Thank you.